Aloha, and welcome to Manoa Valley Theater. I'm Executive Director Kip Wilborn, and we are so excited to have you back in our house. Now, a lot has changed since you were here last, so I thought I'd take a few moments to show you what to expect when you arrive at the theater for a performance. Now, because we're committed to making sure that MVT is as safe and healthy a venue as possible, we do require that everyone wear a face covering over their nose and mouth whenever they enter the theater grounds. MVT recently earned the Healthy Verify certification. Now, what does that mean to you? It means that we're exceeding the guidelines from the CDC and Hawaii State Department of Health. We want you to have peace of mind when you come back to visit us, and we've been hard at work cleaning and reorganizing for you. As you approach the box office, you'll see markers on the ground spaced 6 feet apart. Please use these as a guide while waiting to check in to ensure proper social distancing. And when it's your turn to check in, step up to the marker in front of the table. Give our box office staff the name under which your reservation was made, and they will match the name to our reservation list. Next, a staff member will do a contactless temperature check and ask for a few short questions related to COVID-19. You can access our new digital playbill by scanning the QR code posted at the theater or via the link on our website. After checking in, line up in front of our main doors. For the time being, and with your health and safety in mind, we will not sell drinks and snacks, and outside food and beverages are not allowed on the theater grounds. Before each performance and between performances on 2 show days, the theater, public areas, restrooms, backstage, and dressing rooms will be cleaned and disinfected. The house will open 30 minutes prior to the show. Now, we all love to greet our friends and family who are on stage, but we ask that you not congregate at the stage door. Give your congratulations and lei after you've left the theater grounds. Once inside, an usher will be happy to direct you to your seat. Your seat will be labeled with your reservation name. Hand sanitizer will be available in multiple locations throughout the theater. With socially distanced seating and ample separation between you and the actors on stage, we're doing our part to provide for you the safest and most comfortable performance experience possible. At the end of the performance, please remain in your seats. Our house staff will dismiss you by sections. Thanks to generous donations, we were able to replace our air conditioning system this year, helping to provide clean air in the theater. Additionally, during the performance, the main doors will be kept open to increase airflow. For over 50 years, we've had the privilege of bringing high-quality live theater and concerts to Hawaii's audiences. And from all of us here at Manoa Valley Theater, we would like to thank you for your loyalty and continued support. And without further ado, it's showtime!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 62 of Manoa Valley Theater Live. It's Devin. I am your host, and I am very happy to welcome in Mr. Kip Wilborn.
Aloha,
Executive Director.
How are you guys doing? How's it going?
Well, we need to jump into this because we have like 900 people that we have to bring into the chat.
All right.
To the show, rather.
So I'll get out of your way. All right. So the theater is, of course, Spelling Bee, which will open June 17th, this Thursday. So we're really, really excited about this. And by the way, this is at Kaimuki High School. And something that's different from the video you just saw, both at Kaimuki and for the next show at Manoa, is that it's going to be reserved seating so that we can maintain distancing. Okay? So go online. You can choose your seats. Yeah, like a real theater.
Nice.
It's amazing.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
And then on June 19th, June 19th. And that's a celebration that day of the African-American culture. And it's going to be so much fun. All afternoon, there'll be booths and things and games, and then a performance in the evening. So please, it's put on by WOW Productions with us. And I think they're going to be fantastic. In fact, we had the head of that, Chevelle, on the show last week. So if you didn't see it, go check it out on the YouTube or on Facebook. All right. After that, we've got Daddy Longlegs opening at Manoa Valley Theater on July 1st. So it's a great show, great cast, musical, and look forward to that. Last thing, Be More Chill is opening our season. So September 2nd. September 2nd, Be More Chill. Great music. That opens the season, and auditions for that are July 11th and 12th. So, give the box office a call, 808-988-6131, and say, hey, I want to audition for Be More Chill.
All right.
I just completely, real fast.
Yeah, that was super quick. All right. So one of the other things we need to do is we also have our giveaways, and we've got 2 of them.
That's right.
Today. Yeah. So the first one will be for a pair of Spelling Bee tickets. You answer this question in our comment section, and whoever gets it first wins the tickets. So our first question is, what does William Barfy use to help him spell? Or will he get upset if I call him Barfy?
It's an accent aigu.
Once again, what does William Barfay use to help him spell? If you know what that answer is, I'll write that down in your comments. You win yourself a pair of Spelling Bee tickets. And then, Kip threw in an extra little secret thing. Oh. It's a cast recording of Be More Chill. And you can win this. Take it home for your very own. But they made it a little bit harder, this question. And it is, what is Mitch Mahoney, the comfort counselor, on parole for? Once again, what is Mitch Mahoney, the comfort counselor, on parole for? If you know what that answer is, just put it down in the comments, and then we hook you up.
All right.
Anything else, Kip?
That's it. Thanks, Dev.
All right. Okay, cool. We're at Tier 4, so enjoy that. By the way, just in case some of you are curious, you're like, wait, 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, what is that? Well, here's some information for you right here.
Manoa Valley Theater presents the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. This Tony Award-winning music comedy is a must-see. An eclectic group of middle school spellers compete at their annual Spelling Bee. Hilarious, touching stories disclosed from their home lives. Shows at Kaimuki High School. The 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, where winning isn't everything. June 17th to the 27th. To purchase tickets, visit manoavalleytheater.com or call 808-988-6131.
All right. See? There you go. Go. Wait to get tickets after we talk to you guys, because once we talk to them, you'll be like, oh my gosh, I gotta go get tickets right now. So I'd like to introduce our 6 cast members, the young cast members of the show. That would be Haley Akau, Nick Amador, Bailey Barnes, Moko Durant, Malachi McSherry, and Ellie Sampson. Yay! Don't adjust your screen. It looks like the Brady Bunch right now. It's fine. Hi, guys. Ladies and gents, how are you?
Doing good. How are you?
Doing fine. Okay. Thank goodness your names are up here in the boxes, because otherwise people will be like, wait, what are you talking about? All right. So please, if you wouldn't mind introducing yourselves and letting us know which character you play. Nick, we will start with you.
My name is Nick Amador, and I play Chip Tolentino. He won the Spelling Bee last year, so he has a lot to prove.
Okay. Bailey.
Bailey Barnes. I play Logan Schwartz in Rubiniere. I am the youngest in the bee, and hopefully the winner.
All right. Malachi, how about you next?
Hi guys, I'm Malachi McSherry, and I'm playing Leaf Coney Bear. He is an 11-year-old. He's homeschooled. His mom and dad are hippies, so he's a very fun and interesting character, and he's very excited to be at the Spelling Bee.
Very cool. All right, Haley, you're up next.
Hello, I'm Haley. I will be playing Marcy in the show. And Marcy is basically the stereotypical child of every Asian tiger parent ever.
You're not lying. All right, Ellie, how about you?
Hi, I'm Ellie. I'm playing Olive Ostrovsky, and she is a shy but really sweet girl, and she's a little nervous to be going to the spelling bee, but ultimately excited to make lots of friends.
Nice. And we'll not last but not least, Mr. Moku.
Hi, I'm Moku Durant. I play William Barfay. He is kind of a bully, but it's definitely a coping mechanism. But you'll find that there's more to him if you come and watch the show.
Wow, there we go. And there they are, our lovely cast. By the way, the adults in the show, Cassie, Favreau Chung, Austin Sprague, Garrett Takeda, they're there, but they're not here because I don't think we could fit everybody into the video chat all at one time. I have to say, after seeing the show last night, it is a lot of fun. It's just, I think if you just sit back and go, okay, ready to be entertained, that will definitely be the case. You guys do a wonderful job, really embodying your characters. I was just curious, what brought you to the show? What made you decide to audition? Malachi, what made you decide to audition?
I auditioned because I have not performed in a number of years. I've been in Hawaii for about 4 to 5 years, and I've just been so crazy, and the timing just hasn't worked out. But I saw an ad on Instagram because I've seen many shows at Manoa Valley. I saw that there was an audition for the show, and I had to audition. I was dying to audition for something, to be on stage again, and so I went for it.
There you go. Ellie, how about you?
I was finishing up my senior year of high school, and I didn't get a full-out musical for my senior year because of the pandemic. And so when I saw an opportunity to audition for Manoa Valley Theater's Spelling Bee, I jumped right on it because I wanted to be able to be in a musical one last time before I go to college. So, yes.
Where are you going to college, by the way?
University of Michigan.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, that's a completely different temperature than what we're experiencing now. Okay. Well, that should be fun for you. Awesome. Haley, what about you? What brought you to Spelling Bee?
I really just wanted to make friends because during this pandemic, I actually took a year off. I graduated from Iolani in 2020, so I took a year off because I didn't want to go to the mainland. I'm going to go to Emerson College in Boston, and I've just been at home pretty much the whole time, and I wanted to make friends.
Speaking of supposed to be in school and is actually home, Nick, you're actually supposed to be at Harvard, but you're actually here.
That's right. I've been here for the whole past year doing school remotely.
Okay, cool. So, is this going to be continuing for you for a little bit? Or
yeah,
do you have to go back out
the summer? But I'm going back in September, and I'm really excited to be doing school in person again. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, cool. Bailey, how about you? What was the thing that got you interested in the role? Because I saw you at auditions. Oh wait, Bailey froze. Okay, never mind. Moku, we're gonna move to you.
So I just wanted to do live theater. I've done quite a bit of Zoom theater at UH this past year, and I was feeling boxed in. So I went online one day and I saw that they were doing this, and it just come back for more updates, and the show was all I could think about for some reason for weeks. So I planned my life around this show, not knowing whether or not I was going to get into it, but I just really wanted to sing on stage and be with other people, and do a show with friends and meet new people. And literally half of the people in the cast I've worked with before, and the other half I haven't gotten to before. So I think this was a really good show for I think all of us to come back to after being stuck at home for so long.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, Bailey, you're back. I can see you moving. So what brought you to Spelling Bee? Because I got the audition kind of with you, sort of. I feel like I feel like I was the driving force behind why you got cast. So you're welcome. Because you and I were on stage together. It was great.
Yes. But for me, I think I just wanted. I'm always trying to find different ways to grow and learn as a performer and everything. And coming from Shout at Diamond Head into this show, which is complete opposite, roles, I think it really helped me to just be a better performer. And I love learning from other people and other cast members and all that kind of stuff. And like I said, from Shout, I played the oldest role, and I'm coming into the show playing the youngest role. I think Michael put a lot of trust in me, and so I'm very grateful for that, to just use what I do have and bring it to the character. And Logan is very giving as well. But yeah.
Okay, so what was it like all of a sudden being able to be in a room with other people that weren't from your house and doing like and working together? Because it's a very physical show for all of you. I mean, you're running around, you're jumping, I hope I'm not giving too much away, but you're playing other characters. You're not just playing your character in the show, which I thought was fascinating. And oops, sorry if I gave something away, but what has that been like? I know. What has that been like for you, Ellie? What has it been like to sort of stand on stage with other people and get directions and have to go from stage left to stage right and all that kind of stuff?
It's been so refreshing being able to perform with people live. And being the youngest, I've learned so much from all my castmates because they're much more experienced, and I've learned so much from everything that they've been doing, from practices to the dress rehearsals, and it's just been a great, fulfilling, enlightening, amazing experience.
Awesome. Do you guys have like a swear jar on the stage or anything? Just think, No? It's like, oh, Ellie might be getting an education. Okay, right on.
I don't think any of us have ever sworn on stage, ever. No.
Really?
No, I don't.
Well, like just in this show, or are you talking about ever? Because
No comment.
I have worked with a couple of you, so I kind of
Then you know the answer.
I kid. Anyway, did it feel different? I don't know how many of you have been Nick, you've done a show with just two dudes in it, right? So being on a stage and having to fill all that space with just your bodies, what has that been like for you, Nick?
It's such a refreshing experience. It's just such a pleasure to be back on stage with like a large group of people doing, the last play I did, that's right. There were two of us, and it was really fun and intimate and cool. But this is musical theater with a whole, big cast. And yeah, it's just so much fun.
Okay, now I want you all to think about your characters, and then do me a favor and tell me who is most like their character in the show. Who are we pointing at? Are we going to point at Moku, or Bailey? Who are you pointing at?
I had this discussion. I was saying that Ellie's friend, how she looks, your first impressions of Ellie is very much like Olive. And also Cassie is also very much like Rona. But yeah, I do think that Ellie's first, your initial impression of Ellie is very much Olive.
Okay. Wow, and everybody's nodding. Okay, well, that was easy. Now we got to move to a different question. One of the other things that I didn't know, and I apologize, I really didn't know very much about Spelling Bee, the show. I listened to the music and stuff like that, but you have guest spellers. Does one of you want to get into the guest spellers? Malachi, did you want to talk about the guest spellers?
Yeah, the guest spellers are so much fun. So each night, we're gonna have a table at the front. If there's any audience members that want to spell, they can sign up to be a speller, and then hopefully they'll get picked and chosen for the show. I think there's gonna be about 4 audience spellers on stage with us, and it's gonna be great. They're gonna have to spell for everyone. They're gonna have to embrace some of the fun remarks from the judges and feel the energy of the cast members. I mean, we'll be dancing on stage right next to them, and it'll be really fun.
I have to say, I mean, I was I don't know if being chosen was a good thing or a bad thing, but I got to see it from that perspective, and it was quite interesting because you're sitting there as an audience member, you're watching a show, and then all of a sudden you're in the show.
Yeah.
And you all interact with us as your characters. So yeah, don't expect Moku to turn around and be talking to you like normal. Moku's going to be interacting with you as Mr. Barfay. So be prepared for that. But you guys must have so much fun doing that kind of stuff, right, Moku? I mean, you get to kind of cut loose a little bit?
Yeah, I think especially like, having done so much theater, it's all very set and the same, which is great. But I think it makes every show exciting, not only for the audience, but for us too, because we don't know who's going to be up there. I have to hold my laughter in when they spell their words or get their definitions, because Austin and Cassie are so good at like changing things up and keeping it fresh. So it's fun to watch them and to be a part of the show. And I think like, even if you don't come up on the stage, if you come watch the show multiple times, it will not be the same. I guarantee that, because Austin and Cassie do a really great job. And it's a lot of fun for us to be able to have new people to interact with and play with too. And so I think the audience aspect is probably one of the best parts of the show, and really makes this the perfect show for the theater to come back, because you're not seeing the same show every time. So yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it really is going to change. And by the way, Nick, thank you for trying to engage me in killing one of your fellow contestants last night. That was was quite inspired.
We almost got away with it too.
We almost did. Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about the adults that are in the show? The characters played by Cassie and Austin and Garrett, because they, surprisingly, they are not surprisingly, but they are as an integral part of the show as anybody. So Haley, what has it been like? We've got adults over here on stage, technically.
It's been really fun, because although that they're supposed to be like the adults, they're basically just like one of us. I consider them to be like friends pretty much, which is exactly what I was trying to find from doing a show like this. And they've offered a lot of like insight about just like life in general. And I think they're both very fun people around. Their energy and their chemistry together is really great. And I think they make a fantastic comedic duo, Austin and Cassie. And then Garrett has a beautiful voice. Oh my gosh.
Especially when you see how he's dressed, and then he opens his mouth and you go, wait, what? What's happening right now?
Yeah.
It's quite impressive. Very, very cool. And by the way, just for the audience members, when you see Malachi, he's going to look a little bit different. You're actually getting a little reveal that I did not know, because yesterday when I saw you in the show, the first time you come out as your character, and then I saw this,
right,
Malachi, and I went, wait, who's that dude? Where did he come from? What's going on?
Yeah.
Was that a character choice you made? I mean, you said, okay, we're gonna really.
That was all our director Michael Ng. I'm playing multiple characters. You guys are gonna have to come and see the show, but I'm not just Coney Bear, and so I have this really funky kind of wig on, and then I have to do really quick costume change on stage actually, and go right into my next character. And so
I actually thought that during the dance you lost your hair, and I went, oh, no, there's been a mistake. Do they need to stop? Well, they just got to keep going. And then I realized, oh, wait, no, that's a planned thing. Okay, sorry. Because they did a really good job with your wig, dude. It looks like your hair.
We did. I don't feel like myself, so they did a good job.
Which is very helpful. Yeah. Now, Moku, for you, your character, where did you come up with your character? Because he speaks very differently from you.
Yeah, so I obviously took some inspiration from Dan Fogler. He was the original Barfay on Broadway, and preparing for the show, I watched other productions that people did, and I wanted to try and meld and mash all those kinds of things together. And I also just wanted to play someone who's so completely different from who I am, and completely different from anyone that I've ever played. I don't think I've ever played like an outright mean person. And think of. So
I've seen almost everything you're in. No, man, I can't say that.
Yeah, so I wanted to make someone who is not very likable on the outset, but I wanted to imbue him with this kind of like relatability, and then you feel bad for him. So I just took a lot of like, seeing performances, seeing the Broadway performance, and then I wasn't a bully as a kid, but when I was little, I didn't have too many friends because I was, shy and much chubbier than I am right now. So just being able to draw on my own life, and then having all those wonderful inspirations really helped me to create someone that I actually he's probably the most fun character I've gotten to play in all the years that I've done theater.
Very cool. Okay. I think I have enough time to try to get you guys to sing together. I don't think we've ever tried this on this thing. So I just want to see if you guys can do something. Can we try that?
Yeah.
And don't worry, I'm going to shut up and just let you sing. But I'll let you pick a song or a snippet of the song. Do like about a minute and a half so people kind of know what's going on. Bailey's all excited.
Should we do magic part?
You wanna hit that out of chord note, everyone?
Oh gosh.
What if we do the opening only?
Yeah.
Oh no, we don't have the adults.
No, just do about a minute and a half of it if you can.
Okay, we'll just do from the last. Devin, why?
They asked me to ask you guys. I'm like, sure, okay, we can do that.
Let's do the end of Oh yeah, Ellie. Yeah, let's do Ellie's. We'll do the first goodbye. I think we have enough time for that one. Ready?
Okay, cool.
Crash and burn.
First
5,
goodbye.
6, 7.
Goodbye. You were good, but not good enough. So that's why simply say goodbye.
Sorry, that worked out about as well as we thought it was gonna go. So it's okay because you guys are good. The best thing about this show is you guys run around with complete and utter abandon. There is no, you know what I mean. There is no being shame in this show, right, Nick? You guys just gotta go. You gotta go for it because there's no other way. And it's awesome. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it. For you, what has it been like working with Michael as a director? He's going to hate this because he's watching this. But I just wanted to get if you could give me just a little bit of what it's been like working with Michael Ng as your director. Nick, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm just gonna say Michael has been fantastic. This has been my first show in Hawaii, and him as a director, he's been amazing. He has great vision, great direction. I've never had a moment where I was like super confused or like I think he gives great direction, and he's very encouraging in the way that he directs, and he makes sure that everyone is always on the same page. He's just a very strong director. I really appreciate him.
Awesome. Ellie, Bailey, anybody else want to kick in something? No? Oh, you guys are all being shy now.
I will say that he's very much the actor's director, so his perspective is like coming from an actor's point of view, which is super helpful. I'm not saying that any other way. Every way of direction is very helpful, but when he's coming about it, he's very precise. He's clear, but he allows room for us to make our own choices, and he really trusts us with the choices that we make as long as we're committing to them. So that's super helpful. But yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I have to say I was very fortunate to get to see the show last night. You guys are fantastic. I mean, that was rehearsal. That was dress rehearsal, and you guys look like you're really ready for an audience. The energy that you have on stage, the way that you play with each other, and the voices sound terrific. Some of the harmonies coming out of you, I don't know how you keep it all together while you're running around on the stage, the way you're running around on the stage. So I give you guys credit because, I don't know how you guys do it. it's very impressive. So thank you very much for lending your talents to the show. Appreciate it. Any last words you wanted to say, Nick? Since this is like your last thing you get to say and do before you leave us.
Yep, I just want to say, Chip. He's a silly character, but he has helped me to come to terms with the fact that sometimes, despite your best efforts, forces of nature that are outside of your control can get in the way of doing what you want to do. And the way to move forward is to adapt. And to grow and to be comfortable with change. And so that's the lesson that I take away from this show. And the beautiful thing about the show is that it means something different to every person who sees it.
Awesome. Okay, you know what? I'm going to keep with that, Nick, and we'll move down the line. So Bailey, what about you? Is there something that you took away from this experience?
I think I've talked about this with the rest of the cast, but I think Logan, she's usually played by a white person, and I think given the opportunity to play it as a Black person, and she is totally all for everything America is, and even though she's everything that America stereotypically. Oh,
we're so close to getting the rest of that from her. Okay, Malachi.
Sorry.
No. For America, what? Okay. Okay, she's like.
For America, yeah.
Okay, cool. Malachi, how about you?
This has been great. Coney Bear is a very misunderstood boy. A lot of people look down on him. A lot of people don't think he's very smart, but he has a lot of stuff going in, not just his head, but a lot in his heart, and he's a very lovable character. And so it's just like a reminder to, just love people, be kind to whoever you meet. You never know what they've been through or what they're going through. So he's just a really fun character that's giving me an even more kindness and love for people.
Just wait till you see him spell. I'm just saying.
Oh, yes.
Just wait till you see him spell. Ellie, what about you? Any final thoughts?
I just wanted to say, as I was starting to learn more about Olive, I realized how much her and I had in common with our lives. And her character really reminded me of my childhood and my past, and reminded me that when life happens, everything comes down to loving and appreciating the people who are closest to you, and just spreading that kindness. And I really hope that she can bring that to you when you come see the show.
Very cool. Moku, how about you?
Yeah, I think just with Parfait, I think it's important for everybody to show kindness to others, even if you don't, if they're abrasive on the outside. Try being kind, and I think that's important, especially in this day and age. So just try to do that and be kind and come watch our show.
Okay, nice. And Haley, how about you?
I think what I've learned from this show is that do things for yourself. Win the spelling bee for nobody but yourself.
Okay. Wow, that was good. Quick and to the point. Very Asian in your answer. All right, that's going to do it for us. We got to bounce out of here. Got to get to our ticket winners. They are Michelle Lopez and Anna Foster. I think we might know them. We also have a last chance for the comfort counselor question. So if you can tell us, Mitch Mahoney, the comfort counselor, he's on parole for a something. What is it? What is it? If you know what it is, give it to us in the comments, and then we will get you that CD of the album, the cast album. Okay, thank you once again to the cast of 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. You guys have a great opening next week. Thank you so much, and we'll see you all soon.
Devin.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Mahalo. Thank you.